Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty good news going on when it comes to a few different things in regards to PlayStation 5 restocks. Number one kind of big thing will be in regards to Target. We're actually seeing a little bit more news and more updates, and also some good potential for some pretty widespread restocks for anyone who is still, trying to find their consoles, get their consoles, and all of that. And then part two is we also have a little bit more of a general kind of global update, I would guess and say too as well, which is also kind of nice because it's pretty much more on the tail end side for that. Would also mean a lot more proper restocks coming on for us in America and probably like in Canada and some other regions too as well in the very near future. So we have a lot of stuff to go talk about, a lot of things to go bring on up, and as well, at least at the end of the day, some pretty nice, good news. So let's go and talk about it as well. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream down below, Weeble and Coinbase down below, the Twitter giveaway down below, and all that good stuff as well down below. And let's go dive in the video itself. So first and foremost, I want to bring up some good news in regards to Target. So we actually kind of gave you guys some big heads up for this stuff. We actually already talked about this throughout the past week or so, if you guys remember a few different days. But as of right now, we've been hearing even more reports from a lot of different contacts and folks in general stating that there is pretty big, widespread Target stock showing up. Now, we've actually had two different folks going to reach out more in regards to distribution areas and just kind of like the general blunt news for all of this. It does seem like a lot of these big distribution areas are getting and receiving stock. So what does that mean? Now, we did go cover this news quite a few days ago. If you guys saw that, just in general, we saw some like the leaks and early leaks and all that stuff coming out with it. But the one big thing was it was only on a regional side at that current moment. As of right now, though, it does kind of seem like most Target warehouse distributors actually are sitting on big pallets. And as you guys know, pallets are not just one individual console, but we're just basically seeing a very large influx of pallets of them holding on to stock. So we are now seeing consoles everywhere. We are seeing stock everywhere. We are now seeing good stuff. So what does this mean? How can we interpret it, etc., etc.? So as you guys know, Target has kind of somewhat switched more into an online order, in-store pickup, just whenever they receive stock. So it's not like an instantaneous big event drop or anything of the sort. Typically, it's just they got stock, so they release stock. They got stock, they release stock. Pretty simple, when it comes to stuff. But I think the big thing for that is we never really kind of necessarily knew when a lot of these restocks are going to happen or when there's a lot more widespread stock. It still has been trickling on in and out. There still has been stock trickling everywhere. So like some stores in, say, Chicago, some stores in like Louisiana, where it is, might be getting stock. But we just never know exactly when. So as of right now, it does seem like pretty much every single region has a somewhat small deposit of stock floating around. So that can lead into two different things. One big thing is on more of the YOLO side, where it may just be interpreting that we actually might have another event drop. That's not confirmed. We haven't had one as of yet, so kind of like keep that in the back burner on your head. But the one I think big thing with that is that we have still seen places like, say, Best Buy, although they are more so prioritizing up walk-ins, just them having stock available. You go show up at the stores and get stock, whatever. But they also have still done event drops. Now, it's been around like 3 weeks, 2 weeks-ish, depending on like what time frame you look at it, for when we actually started Target doing more of this consistent, just in-store only, like online order, in-store pickup. Whenever we receive stock, we sell stock stuff. So on a somewhat smaller note, because we have been hearing baby rumors on it. It's not confirmed, nothing big on it, no like official notice yet, that we actually could maybe have another Target event drop. So that could be on the usual towers, like the 6 to 9 a.m. ranges or so, give or take, when it comes to everything in general. So always that small chance with it. I just think it's going to be more of the part two, the more likely thing of just we are seeing a lot of warehouse stock and distribution stock. So it just kind of seems likely that we'll be seeing more consoles and seeing more stock and see more people getting it, like just for the usual, like 7 to 9 a.m. restocking ranges, or the typical like random, just whenever it shows up, sporadic time frame ranges that we have been seeing these past few weeks. So just wanted to give you guys that heads up. A lot of people have been confirming it. We have been employees also confirming that they have been sitting on some stock in stores. So just letting you guys know, stock should be moving and grooving. We'll probably be seeing a lot more of these kind of sporadic, whenever they pop up, online restocks, especially throughout this week, especially with all the regions and pallets and stock sitting around. We'll give you guys more details if we see more stuff on it, but it's just looking on really good. And if you guys are very proactive or trying to look best to like refresh or keep on checking every day, it will probably bump it up a lot more on the likelihood of you guys having a chance to get some stock with it in the next few days, especially. Like typically, like we've been seeing Target not sitting on stock for too long, so this should be looking pretty good. Xboxes, we still haven't seen too much. It still just varies and depending on your area, and even whenever I check the Target online for my own local area, we just haven't really seen too much stock, so we'll have to kind of go from there, and I'll give you guys more details with it as we have a chance to go and see. So good stuff with that. Now as well, part two, because we've actually had a little bit more of a quieter week as well, so to kind of like piggyback off of some good restocking news, and also if you guys saw the video earlier on today, if not, go check that on out. Even better, restocking news. We've also been seeing a lot of activeness in other regions. Now, we usually kind of bring this up a lot where it's like, say, the UK or Canada gets a lot of stock that typically does go and take stock away from, say, America, because you can only produce and make and like send out so much stock at once. So they would do like America for a week, and then they do like Canada for a week, and then they do like the UK for a week, then they do like India and China for a week, and then they do America again. Now they're always like consistently sending out stock regardless, but just like for a general easy concept. So for the past like 2 days or so, we've been seeing a very proactiveness when it comes to the UK. So as you guys can even see, the PS5 UK stock live alerts, basically we've been seeing stock now at Argos. So that's just like maybe the nice equivalent to, say, Target or so in America. And then PlayStation Directs, because although we've actually had the PlayStation Direct basically have a big update, like they have the API in stock essentially set up here for us in America, we just haven't had a proper drop as of yet, which does kind of stink. Like we've had a very quiet past few days. You know, I'd rather have some good console drops. You know, I'd rather you guys get your consoles than anything else. But basically, they have some confirmed stuff going on in the UK. So, PlayStation 5 consoles will be available to purchase in the UK this week, as Sony actually has been sending consoles to the major retailer, Argos. So basically, the PS5 was up in stock in Argos. So basically, you better log in quickly, blah, blah, blah. I know this is not relevant to you guys, but more just the information of it, of like, hey, this is where the stock is going. Hey, this is where stock has been sitting. Hey, this is what's going on over here. So basically, a lot of folks over here that the PS5 disc edition restock, that they actually have a chance to go over here. Stock will be coming in and out throughout the day, region by region. So basically, just keep on checking your local stores, which is also funny because it's kind of how it even is for Best Buy and Target here for us in America. Because, like, you know, it just sometimes say, like, the Northeast gets a lot of stock, and then the Southeast gets a lot of stock, and then the South gets a lot of stock, you know, the West Coast gets a lot of stock. Like, it kind of just depends on everything overall. So, kind of cool. And also, as well, there also has been some other stuff, too, with PlayStation Directs, too, as well, which also means that basically, like, it kind of just goes to show that there was a large PS5 shipment to the UK. This is why we're watching, like, say, in the PS Direct for them in the UK and, like, all the other locations. So, basically, it's just, like, a nice indication. So, it's kind of nice to see. So, that's just in case you guys are curious, once again, of why the stock has been kind of chill here in America, which is understandable. Like, no one really wants to deal with, like, low stock. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'd rather them have a good restock and good restock numbers. You know, easy peasy, easy peasy. And then the part two of that is, once again, we just have a lot of Target stock showing up in these stores, which should be an indication that we'll have a lot more of these online alerts going on for stock. So at least we have a nice update. Like, we've had a very quiet week so far and a very quiet last few days as well, which does kind of stink. We're not the biggest fan of, like, just more of these quiet, more kind of chill days or whatever. At least in my opinion, I'm not a big fan. So at least for us, we are seeing at least movement, which also indicates that we'll probably be seeing even more batches of stock, which would also be a very nice indication, say, for the PlayStation Direct, Walmart, because it's overdue, Best Buy for the normal either online or more in-stock stocks, and same with Target. And as well, I think we were also hearing some rumors that GameStop in Canada actually might be getting a little bit of stock too as well. So it also, once again, would make sense of why America's been a little bit more on the quieter side when it comes to stock and stock restocks versus pretty much anything else. So I just want to give you guys a quick little recap and talk on it because I feel like people always want to know. Really big stock arrivals, nice to see. So keep on checking the hours or using the apps or all that stuff and going from there. And we'll definitely be on the lookout still throughout these next few days for all these other things such as the PlayStation Directs and all the other American drops. And as well, if you guys are in other regions, good luck. Do a little more extra research. We have been seeing some good news with it, so you guys might have a chance to get your consoles. I know a lot of the UK boys and like Canadian boys and all that still want to get their consoles too as well. So I want to give you guys a big thank you guys all so much for watching. We'll probably have another video up, I think, in maybe like a few hours or so. So be on the lookout for that. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, Twitter and Twitch room down below, the Webull and Coinbase down below, Twitter giveaway down below, and I'll see you guys, like I said, in a few hours for another video. Love you guys.